banana pillin'. Ape shit, your man's illin'. Evolution of a mad villain. Gorilla, banana pillin'. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are big chillin'. How's everybody doing? I see Step McHug's already in the chat. I am all by myself tonight. We're doing a little solo chill. We had a guest scheduled. They're going to be back next week. Should be a fun one tonight and next week. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us on this fine Friday's Eve. Delicious. What we're going to do, we're going to watch some of this LA baby police chase. You guys seen this police chase yet? It's, I think it just wrapped up maybe a couple hours ago. I heard good things about it. The title says it was a suspect that was suspected for an assault of the sicko variety. I don't know. I haven't watched any of it yet. I just heard about it. So I figured we would pop this little tootie on and go in hot pursuit. You guys ready to go in hot pursuit? Some hot police pursuit.
And he will start to approach.
You're gonna have to tell me about the audio and everything. Hopefully, my audio, their audio, everything's a-okay. Okay.
Of course, he's got the option of taking the 405 all the way up into West LA. But you can see he's kind of hugging that right lane, which kind of tells me that he may look for an exit opportunity again.
What's up, CT? How you doing? Quack, Torog, Alex, Cats, everybody in the house.
Again, this is a possible warrant out of the East Coast. So,
man's got a warrant out of the East Coast in Los Angeles. Some of these car chases in Los Angeles are fantastic.
A sexual assault suspect, I'm being told by our assignment desk.
Wow, well, of course.
Being told by LAPD, a sexual assault suspect.
You're going to have to give me all your feedback. They're going to crash. Lewis, you know. What's up, Gabriel Martin? How you doing today?
But again, as you're talking about it, they may have a warrant also for...
My birth certificate does not say William Refrigerator. It says Billiam Thefridge.
Don't know, but the initial reports were that there were a series of crimes. So there may be more than one crime.
My favorite thing about these car chases
in Boston, or if there's a separate crime that we're talking about
is when they start to lose a tire.
Don't even know if it's his vehicle right now. It's just
I really hope we're going to lose a tire.
LAPD seems to have.
It's interesting they can clock the mileage per hour
We'll see if we can try and gather
on the
some more
screen.
of that, but obviously a little more to
It's
the
kind of
story
cool.
here as we get a little bit closer, and as he gets
It's kind of
closer to
sweet.
us, he has now fully passed LAX, the LAX area, and is continuing now northbound and towards Westchester.
It's so interesting that he's actually driving under the speed limit, which nobody does, that seems, in LA. You know, it's hard to believe that, and then you have the 6 PD behind him. You can see in his front window a little bit, but it's hard to tell what we're looking at.
I think one I watched, the guy's lost all his tires, then stole another car. I think he went through like 3 cars the entire scene. What's up, Seth Looks? I do need face tattoos, that's true. I was supposed to do an interview tonight, and it got canceled, so I had the studio booked, figured I should come in and have a little audio video test.
He is getting off in Fox Hills here. You can see the full pursuit package making their way off the
with the audience. What's up, Gray Alien? How you doing?
This all started, I believe, in county territory. That's unconfirmed.
Cover my damn ear up.
Wilmington, LAPD picking it up in their.
I like the Benny Hill chases the best.
The 405 freeway here, and you can see them now on surface streets here at Howard Hughes Parkway in Westchester, where if he continues in this direction, there will be a little bit of cloud cover here. but it looks like
He's getting off the
back on
freeway, or is he
possibly.
getting onto a
Yeah, I was
different
gonna say,
freeway?
again, we're all really familiar with these areas, and it is pretty amazing that the streets are empty at around 4:15 in the afternoon. It is really remarkable. And if he gets back on the 405, he's going to see that LA traffic that
Yeah,
we
the
all
one-time
kind of
LA
know
traffic
so
is not
well.
wrapped it
And
up.
maybe
What's up,
this person,
CJ
because they
Halliday?
are
The
from
place to
Boston,
be.
they may not know this area very well, Chris, and they are trying to head back
Yeah,
to the
this is a
original
whole
spot
new
where they
To
started
Catch a
this pursuit,
Predator.
because LA is tricky.
It is. It certainly is, and it looks like he may live to regret this move because he's now gone.
Hey, the
onto
fan, how you
southbound
doing?
side of the freeway. So
How
he
you
was
doing,
traveling
Papa?
northbound 405,
Cheers.
quickly got off and has re-entered the
Good
freeway
to see you.
on the southbound side,
Let's
where there
talk.
happens to
How
be
you
a
doing?
little bit heavier traffic, as you can see here. It's not exactly a traffic jam, but you can see heavier volume.
It's not
bit slower
exactly a
speeds here.
traffic
Again,
jam. This is
maroon
good
colored
traffic for
Lincoln
Los Angeles.
Aviator, now traveling southbound on the 405 freeway. We'll see what LAPD decides to do here, but right now they have
Dude,
limited
how great would it
options.
be
The
if they
pursuit,
popped open the car and it was
maneuver
like
not an
a
option with this many
YouTuber, a
cars
Minecraft
on the road. And
YouTuber?
then, of course,
We don't
setting
know
up
who
for a
they're
spike
chasing
strip,
yet,
this would
right?
be relatively impossible on the
What if
freeway here with traffic.
EDP
So
was in
we'll
there?
see if they
Eat
if
that
they,
pudding, just driving
decide
away,
to continue this or hand it off
fleeing
to
a crime
California Highway
scene.
Patrol. It would not surprise me, considering
And why doesn't
he's
the
choosing to stay on the freeway.
why
But
doesn't the
right now,
helicopter guy have
LAPD
Akon
is
singing "Get Locked Up"?
control of this pursuit, and their helicopter
What it do,
is
baby
overhead
boo?
as well. So they have a
Who
lot of
believes in the Great
resources
White Hope?
dedicated to this
Everybody.
pursuit, and now they are continuing to cruise right along
That's what
with him
systemic
at about 60 miles per hour still.
justice is supposed to be for, right? The Great White Hope versus systemic
He was
justice.
going northbound. It certainly had an opportunity, perhaps, for a pit maneuver. But now that the traffic situation has gotten a little bit more heavy there, it's that's out of the
A
question.
little bit.
Yeah, and even
more
here,
heavy.
he's got a few lanes to play with here, but he's not going exceptionally fast. He's basically choosing to stay in that right lane.
It's
On their
Lion
right
Maker
lane.
in the
We'll
car.
see if he sets
Yeah,
up for
everybody in the
another
chat,
exit, or if he just takes
write
it
out
back
who
down
you think
the
might be in the
405.
car. If
Anybody's
it's a
guess, obviously,
Chris
but,
Christie?
you just kind of
Is it
wonder,
Governor Chris
what more
Christie?
there is to this story. And again, from what we can tell,
Why they got Chris
there's nobody
Christie's
in the
name on
front
the screen?
passenger seat. A little bit early to say whether there's anybody in the backseat here, but it looks like
Why has
he
it gotta
is
be a fat?
getting off the freeway once again. This time,
Why has it always got to be a fat?
Manchester Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll see where this person goes, because again,
Okay.
we're not.
This is
we're not
really,
quite
I'm
sure
actually
if this
jealous of
person
this
knows
traffic.
their
I had
where
worse
they are
traffic coming here.
located, let alone
And I'm
knowing,
outside of Seattle.
the directions to get back to wherever they wanted to start from. But again, this is a relatively calm pursuit, Chris, as you just said. But once you get on surface streets, it's
Relatively
that's another
calm pursuit.
notch of nervousness for at least
I want it
area
to be
drivers
escalated,
and law
please.
enforcement.
Yeah, they always
Is Gavin
prefer
Newsom in the
keeping it on
car?
freeway if at all
No.
possible, but
Man's
with
just trying to get to
driving,
Wendy's and get
it's,
some saucy
it's really
nuggets.
anybody's game here, and quite frankly, time is on
Yeah, the
side
white
of
Bronco
law enforcement.
2.0.
We have a
This is,
finite
when I heard
amount of
about this,
fuel,
someone said it was an
in
OJ
that
style
tank,
chase.
we
And
have
I
no
thought to
idea
myself,
how full it is, but you know, again, LAPD has
that was
unlimited
awesome. But I'm
resources to
remembering
keep up
OJ was the
follow
slow
that.
chase.
If it really is basically
Worst
just a follow,
dad
it's not a follow,
ever.
it's a pursuit.
Is
but
it
they're
JD
basically
Vance?
following him at these
I
relatively
bet you he's
slow
got bucket
speeds.
seats in that
They can
car.
do this all day
Those
long
are kind
until
of
the vehicle
sexy.
runs out of gas, and you can see them
Salt-free
certainly,
salt,
slowing down
dude.
with the
Oh
air
man,
disinfectant
CT, if I could invent a
Mascot
great
Avenue,
salt-free salt.
at Manchester
All the
Boulevard,
salt-free salt I've found so
through
far taste
Manchester,
like
and
butt cheeks.
continuing south here. So they're gonna
Yeah, this
continue
chase
right
is too
along
chill.
with
I feel
him,
like this guy is
going
about to
much
stop at
slower now
Wendy's,
as he
pick up
makes
some
his way
saucy
into
nuggets,
more
and
of
keep
an
going.
industrial area here near the airport.
Yeah, which is also
Come on,
probably more
man.
pedestrians involved, but we've never
Ain't
really
nothing
seen
wrong
a
with nuggets.
pursuit
I
that goes this slowly.
don't think there is anything
Very
wrong with
cautious
nuggets.
drivers, very
Yeah.
cautious
But
and making sure they're minding the rules of the road,
sometimes
except for the one key thing that they're not pulling over. But again,
people
we
try and
believe this suspect is
say
wanted
they're
for a
boneless
series of
wings, and
crimes,
that's
including a sexual assault. So of course,
That's
law
bullshit.
enforcement want to get him.
That's
in
not how
custody.
nuggets work.
And this might be that time, Chris, where they start to sort of get an idea of
They're
where
nuggets,
this
they're
person
nuggets,
is
they're
gonna
never
go, so
wings.
They could possibly put a spike strip down or use some.
The guy
evidence
ran a
to get
stop
this
sign. How could
driver to
he?
pull over.
How can he run that
Yeah,
stop
the
sign?
options are going to open up here, especially as he's in a more
Oh my
emptier
goodness.
street. If they do give give the go-ahead for a pit maneuver. That could be an option. Right now, they're kind of cruising. I mean, look at how he,
Yeah, it
to
looks
your
like he's
point,
stopping.
he's stopping at the stop sign, stopping at red lights, really obeying most of the traffic laws here. Just a failure to yield as far as we've been able to see. But obviously, as I mentioned, a lot more to this story. Unclear what
I wonder what
they,
this driver
you know,
will do if
what
they get in some
caught their
traffic.
attention
That's
while
when it
committing
always
another
gets
crime,
like
or if maybe they just
itchy.
ran the
When
plates
there's real
and
traffic
came
and they
back to
start
the
butting
barn,
into
again,
cars to get
supposedly
away.
out of Boston. So they're continuing here southbound on
Remember one
Glasgow
guy
Avenue.
got on
They've
foot
got this
one time
empty,
and ran into some people's house through
commercial
backyards,
area street to
found
the
somebody
south. They
getting in
want
their
to
car,
execute
stole
the
their
maneuver.
car,
Now would be
took
a
that.
terrible
That was
time, or they could
ridiculous.
just go along
Did I
with
say
it
grape?
here right now.
The flavor?
It's
No, this is
anybody's
acai
guess, but
blueberry
he is
pomegranate,
continuing at a
dude.
relatively slow speed here.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, what is he thinking? Maybe he's thinking of
But
giving
yeah,
himself
that does
up, and
say
you
that
see him
they're
braking
chasing
quite
a
bit, at the stop signs,
grape
and
suspect from
continuing
Boston.
on, but going, I don't know, how 30 miles an hour there, maybe.
I gotta tell you,
Yeah, there's always the possibility that they may be
Boston is a
efforting to
weird
contact
place.
the driver, whether they've been able to maybe track
They have
down relatives,
MIT.
and
They
were
have
able
like
to
all these
actually
highly
negotiate
educated
with them or
people in
get
Boston.
a dispatcher
And then they have
on
some of the
line with them or
dumbest people you'll
negotiator.
ever meet.
That sometimes is the case. Purely speculation on my part. No
They're
information that we
wicked
have
dumb.
yet that they have managed to actually contact him. But it is a possibility. Would not be uncommon or surprising if they choose to go that route. And
I
decide
really
that
want
this
them
is,
to up the
a
ante
person that
here.
they can
Do
negotiate
something
with.
fun.
Otherwise,
Come
again, we always have
on.
the option
They're
of
on La
using a
Cienega
spike strip or
Boulevard.
a pit maneuver. Of course, for that spike strip, he'd have to establish a little bit more of a pattern, but they certainly have plenty of resources. at
Billy's
their
pink
disposal
salt,
here.
dude.
Now
If I
he's
could
on
make
La Cienega
a
Boulevard, which is
salt-free
gonna be a
salt, I would
a
be,
larger
I
street,
would
a busier
back
street, but
that.
right now it does appear relatively
I'd be
empty
so
in this
happy.
area as he crosses Century Boulevard.
So
Yeah, I
happy.
always find it interesting, Chris, you touched on it a moment ago. What tipped these police officers to try to start this pursuit? But sometimes
Yeah, why the
most
police officers
routine
decided to chase this
traffic
car?
stop violation leads to something far more serious. And
Play it cool.
that might have been a
Scratchers.
situation where they thought, this person's driving
I like how
they
we're just
don't
getting
know where they're going,
advertisements
and
in the
they are, in
video.
fact, from Boston. And
That's one
then
cool
they
thing about
see
police
that he
chases,
has
all the little
been
advertisements you
wanted,
get.
From other
I don't see enough
jurisdictions. So it is
advertisements.
obviously,
Oh, that's some nice
concerning
graffiti
because
over
police
that
never know who they're
billboard
gonna
there.
encounter when the person actually does pull over. But right now they are stopped, and it's very interesting to see.
The chase doesn't get better. Oh no, Corbin, why would you tell me that? I was living on a prayer. I thought I would get better. It is creepy how empty the road is. It's ridiculous how empty this road is for I think this was 4 p.m., 5 p.m. in Los Angeles. What?
Quite a bit going forward in this pursuit.
Damn,
So,
sodium.
information starting to trickle in here. Possibly armed suspect behind the wheel of this vehicle. A sexual
Man.
assault suspect. We believe that they are behind here on La Cienega Boulevard at 104th Street in Westchester, getting
Let's
closer
talk.
to
Cheers,
LAX
brother. Thank
as
you.
he continues down La Cienega. Unfortunately,
The Zoomers
we
are
the-
jaded.
for the
They
time
need some
being, are
salt-free
stuck
salt.
on the
Dude,
north side
Zoomers
of
love
LAX as
salt,
we try
though.
and navigate airspace here. We're talking to air traffic control.
When I had the
trying to see
MVFL
if we can
guys in
get
here when I was hanging out with them, they're
meet up
young
with the
boys.
suspect on the other side as he continues
The
southbound
homie
Los Angeles
Ghost was like, dude,
Boulevard,
I put salt
paralleling
on
the
salt.
405
I'm like,
freeway there you
so
see on
jealous
the
right
right
now.
side of your screen. We'll look
I'm
for
so
any
jealous.
signs of him maybe
Too
attempting
beautiful to
re-enter the
die.
freeway. He just passed a freeway entrance,
Pretty people died
but
too.
it's
Rest in
certainly not
peace,
the last
Sharon
opportunity
Tate,
he'll have.
the
As he
last
continues
pretty person to
southbound
die.
on La Cienega, you can see him underneath the air traffic here coming into the airport.
Pa
And he is
pa!
continuing southbound. We'll see if he stays on La Cienega.
Yeah, that LAX airspace always poses a problem. We've been seeing so many pursuits.
Dude,
lately
Seth
that have
looks-
been
I gotta get
erratic
you
and
some,
crazy and nerve-wracking to watch. And this
some
is a
salt-free
relatively
salt
boring one, and
mixes.
we're grateful for it, because it puts
I got
lots
a
of people
whole
at risk,
myriad of
and
Mrs.
less
Dash or
pedestrians at
Dash
risk.
flavorings.
And you just wonder what
Those are
what is
all
he
right.
thinking?
I have one
What is he
specifically for
going to
steak.
do and just continue this
Pretty
cat and mouse
good.
game, like you said,
Pretty
Brian.
good. Not salt though.
Yeah, on one hand, it seems
It's
like
all
a
good, Corbin
controlled
guy. You don't
situation,
gotta
but on the other hand,
apologize.
the
I was
unpredictability
hoping
is
this
through
would
the
get
roof, especially
pursuit
as
suspect
we start to learn
possibly
more
armed.
about this suspect. So,
Huh.
we know all too often here in LA, these pursuits can go from 0 to 60 real quick, and then they can, go sideways in a
R.I.P..
heartbeat. So,
Need some of
anybody
that salt-free
guessing how this is
salt.
gonna end? LAPD operating with
I gotta get up on my
extreme
no
caution
sodium,
here,
my
especially
low
once they
sodium
acknowledge that
podium.
He may have a weapon inside that vehicle, and who knows what
Billy
else,
branded
or who else
flushable wipes.
inside the vehicle. We don't know.
What
except
would
for
they
the
just
fact
be
that
Billy
passenger
wipes? What
seat
would they
in the
be?
front appears to be empty. He's continuing, though, at a pretty reasonable clip here. Only
And would
about
it be
20
my
to
face on
25
every
miles
wipe?
per
So you
hour
wipe my
down
face
La
against your
Cienega
butt? What
Boulevard.
would it be?
Now getting in the turn lanes, and we'll see
What's
here
up, just on guard?
if this gives him the opportunity to get on the freeway. His next freeway
Man, this is the
entrance is gonna be about a
nicest
half mile off the nose,
high-speed
so he
chase
appears to
of all
be,
time.
indicating that he's going to make a left turn here. We'll see if he
Guys
intends
just stopping in the
if he does
turn
follow
lane.
through with that
The
left
cops don't
turn,
want to push
that
him,
will
though.
put
Like,
him,
they
I
can't,
believe,
right?
onto Imperial Highway.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah.
Seth
And
looks.
it is interesting because
I know you
as
got forever
law
beef.
enforcement try to establish this pattern and see if they can pull him over. You know, Ellen and Chris, we've seen it before where we see law enforcement either try a spike strip or they try to do a pit maneuver, and then it really ups the level.
Billy's
of
Willy
a
wipes.
chase. It becomes much more
I
dangerous.
used to
and
use
the
dude
driver
wipes
becomes much more erratic. So
quite
there's
often,
clearly
honestly.
a huge law enforcement presence behind the suspect.
They
That
worked
suspect
great as
knows
Willy
that they are
wipes.
wanted. They should be pulling over. They do not want to give up just yet.
I should get more
But again, it
dude
makes you
wipes.
think, they are driving really cautiously, but clearly
Or
they're not
someone should
intimidated by
go
all
into
these
business with
law
me and we'll start Billy
enforcement,
wipes.
vehicles behind
They're
them.
like dude wipes, but fat dude wipes.
Yeah.
They're for
Such a great
big,
point.
fat
It's such a great point
genitals
because
and
if
butt
he's not
cracks.
posing an immediate danger
Shout out to Beef
to the
Looks in the
public,
chat.
why antagonize him? Why up the ante anymore if they have the luxury of following him at a safe speed, at a safe distance?
In the
and he's not
Netherlands,
really,
bill means
doing
butt cheek.
anything
One
too
bill is one
extreme
butt
yet.
cheek. Two
You
billin
reserve those other
is two butt
tactics
cheeks.
for if things
So
get
I'm like a
little more
billionaire.
crazy. Right now, he certainly appears to be
Billy's Magic,
you
the
know,
low salt
showing
diet
some
plan.
signs of
Deal
composure
meal
behind
style
the wheel
card game
here
diet would be $1
as
billion
he
industry.
possibly is getting
Dude,
back
let's
onto the
go.
405
Post
once
Malone
again.
and I
This
will
is
go
the
on a
405
diet tomorrow.
405 interchange. He's underneath
That
the
Wagyu
spaghetti loop
beef.
there, and I think this may put him on the
My guy
northbound
is-
side.
Okay,
Yep,
there he is.
northbound side of
I
the
lost track of
405
him for a
freeway,
second.
and that will
Do do do
require
do
us
do.
to now,
Inspector Gadget.
Go back.
navigate LAX airspace in the opposite direction. Yeah, we're gonna have to
They
head back
they never
north
have high speed
as they
chases with
continue
people who
this
have like a
cat-and-mouse game, which the
flying
suspect
car
who
or a
is
boat
now
car.
starting to,
I know there's like a
show
lot less
signs
flying
of
cars out there,
indecision, if you will. You know,
but they
where do
used to
I
have these
go?
boat cars that were like
Which direction do I
amphibious
wanna
cars.
go?
It'd be fucking great if a guy just dipped out into a
You don't
lake
usually
and was
see
like,
a
piss
pursuit
off.
suspect using turn signals,
Maritime
like,
law.
Let me tell you where I'm going next.
I'm
You know,
free.
You want to elude the authorities, and you're going to do your turn signals to let them know where you're
Beef is good.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And you know, there's always the possibility is
No, Seth Lowe's got to bring the pal back. Beef Looks.
more experienced than we're giving him
Taylor
credit
DeGrace says,
for.
Bill, I don't think you're a
A great
lolcow. You're
way
too self-aware and
to improve
actually
law
hilarious to be
enforcement
milked.
would be
See, here's the thing about
zigzag
me.
up and down
I'm a
LAX
day walker.
airspace where it's much
I
more
play
difficult
both
for
sides of the
helicopters
fence.
to
I've been a
follow,
lolcow.
and, there's a lot more
And
opportunity
I've
to
milked a
sneak away
couple
here. But
ones
at these
too.
speeds, he seems to be,
Like,
you know, not really spooked by law
I'm
enforcement,
literally the
and
blade
he's
of
once again
lolcows.
getting off of the freeway here in the heart of LAX's Bravo airspace here. So we're in Inglewood at 101st Street, getting
Did
off
I
the
grow up in
405
Seattle?
freeway,
Yeah.
coming up to a red light here, and you're going to see us
Born
shooting this from a
and
distance once again
raised
until we get a better
in North
idea
Seattle.
of where he's taking us. But right now, LA
In 1994, the area I lived in switched to unincorporated Seattle, unincorporated King County, and the city of Shoreline was formed
Okay. Well,
in the
they
North
they
End
certainly
area
are taking this
of
suspect
Seattle.
very seriously. And you know,
So,
the LAPD, the CHP,
was
they're so
technically in
well-versed
Shoreline
pursuits. They do it,
and
it seems like we're
unincorporated
on a
King
pursuit almost
County.
every day.
But it
How they
was
handle
Seattle
each
at one
one,
point.
we know that it's different, and then they debrief how they
I'm a
handled
blade
it,
cow.
what went wrong, what went right, how to do the
I'm a
next
day
one, because
walker.
They know
I'm a
they're gonna
day
have to
mover.
rely on their skills of these police pursuits. But again, how they're going to pull this person
And Keem would be
over,
my
even
boss.
adding
Oh,
additional
dude,
units,
Keem
it
is
seems that this person
actually
is going to run out of gas
the
before
most
they
reasonable
give up.
person in the world.
Well, now he's traveling westbound on Century.
The problem
and,
is nobody
as you
trusts
guys
Keem.
know, I believe that's Century. Yeah, it is.
If
it
you
is
just
Century
trusted
Boulevard.
Keemstar, he would
That will
literally
eventually- if he doesn't ta-
pay
if
you
he doesn't make a turn
$6,000
here,
to fake
he's
cancer.
gonna end up
We're
at
seeing
the
it right now
airport
with
in
Boogie.
LAX. So unless he's catching a flight to Boston, which is highly unlikely.
But once you decide not to sign an
he may
NDA,
take this onto LAX
you can't
property
like
here, in short order. Again,
you
he's
can't
only got a
bite the
couple
hand
more
that feeds you,
intersections to turn
right?
off of. This is kind of Hotel Row.
You can.
Right by the airport here as he cruises
But
at slow speed
that hand's gonna
along
not
Century
want to feed you
Boulevard.
anymore.
We'll see if he comes out the other side of this high-rise here.
Obviously is not from LA because everyone
From
avoids
Eugene,
that
Oregon.
horseshoe.
Cheers,
Yes,
Corbin.
If you possibly can. It's
Have a
just-
good
it's
one.
crazy and congested in that area.
Cleveland High
Looks
School
like
in
he's
West
pulled
Seattle.
into
I don't
a
know if I know where
parking lot.
Cleveland is.
LAPD following him through the parking lot, and he is now coming back.
Yeah, I got to become a
onto
Chinese
Century
socialist,
Boulevard.
dude.
So he is starting
Like
to,
that liar
Really
tattoo.
makes you wonder here.
That
just
was,
how
dude,
much more
Boogie,
patience he's got
for
left
all he
until
did
just
to
decides
fuck
to
up,
give
he
this
also
up.
worked
You
hella
don't get the
hard
impression he's,
to
trying to get
entertain that month.
trying to get away. I mean, he was trying to get away.
I don't think
He
I
was,
got the gig. I don't know if
speed away
anybody's
and
getting
trying
the
to
gig. I
lose
heard
ground.
that
We haven't seen
Keemstar is going to
anything like that.
permanently be
He
the
just
third
seems to be
host.
going on a
But they said they were going to look at
joyride
other
here
hosts, so I'll
until he,
probably end up getting
comes
the
to a
gig.
final stop. And they're basically giving him some.
I'll probably
something
end
of a
up
wide
being the
berth to
ninth
do that.
host of
Plenty
Locale
opportunity
Live.
to just give up and surrender peacefully without,
Ayo,
amping
random
this
guy
up
coming through with the
any more
Cali,
than it already is.
the
It's already
Canada
a very
money, not the
serious
Cali money.
situation with the knowledge
Billy,
that
would
there's
you ever
possibly
twist
a weapon
Keem's
inside that
tipples?
vehicle.
Love you
Again,
keep up the
they
good
are gonna treat
content.
this with kid glove care.
Keem,
Has indeed turned off
Keem
of
could get
Century.
twisted.
He's now northbound
I wouldn't probably
on
twist his
94th.
tipples too hard, though. Keem is,
Northbound 94
he's
that's
always
maybe
been really
ISIS
cool with me.
Avenue there. No, it's 94th Street.
Once him and I started being cool. We started off, I started off very much disliking Keemstar. But then I just realized he's like a fucking pure entertainer. Like,
an attempt
when you see him with a group of fans, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, and I gotta respect that. That's exactly where I want to be in this world, you know? It's exactly what I appreciate is entertainers, entertainment, entertaining. That's my religion, man.
If they decide to
Look at that.
move ahead with
Wasn't
that
that what the one VJ on MTV said to the What's Up song band on TV? I don't know
Yeah,
what we're
absolutely.
talking
But
about.
again, the LAPD,
I'm
they
actually
have learned in the
confused.
past because they're trying not to put any
Feel my hair,
other
it's so
innocent lives
soft.
in danger because so many times
I do have very
these
soft hair.
suspects really
Don't you wish
put
somebody having
their
10
lives
cops behind
in
this guy?
danger.
Dude,
See
I
the
know.
fog kind of
Yeah,
rolling
listen.
in.
Kalo Dano, I did
Yeah,
not
the
quit
moonlight from
DP,
that booth right
baby.
there.
I'm
But
gonna be
again,
back on
we'll see
tomorrow
what
night.
happens right here because I'm not a law enforcement, but I was thinking that maybe that little intersection might have been a decent one for them to nudge
But
him
I'll quit
into
DP if I
a
can get
pit maneuver, one of those
$10,000 in
little
donations
soft,
tonight.
graceful, slow ones. But I guess it wasn't gonna happen.
$10,000 quit DP goal. Let's go.
It was, they really like to have, nobody in the way, and I think this is just a little bit.
It was cool when he and
too
Milanakis
busy
did that
of
intervention
an
for
area
Only Use Me
to
Blade and gave him
follow through with
shrooms.
that, but
I don't think I
at least
remember
they've
that. Was that
given
when they were in
the
LA together?
units on the ground the ability and the permission to go ahead with a pit maneuver if they
Remember
see
when
an
Keem went to
opportunity.
LA with
So
Andy
as we get
Milanakis?
further north here,
Do I still play video
on,
games?
I think
Not
it's on
that
Aviation
much.
Boulevard, or he's on
Sorry, I had a
Aviation,
little
he's on
reverse
Aviation
burp there.
Boulevard. As
I
he
was
goes
thinking
further up
about
Aviation,
I was thinking
if
about
they
pulling
see an
in
opportunity where he's traveling slow enough, which he
Fall
certainly
Guys
is,
again.
and there's no other innocent,
I don't know if people
motorist
still
in the
play that
way,
game. I used to love that
maybe he
game.
will go ahead and do it,
Been playing
or,
Magic the
as we
Gathering
mentioned before,
cards a
they may
lot
just
lately.
decide to say, you know what? Let's just keep this
Fucking
at a
nerd.
slow, peaceful pace and let him
What happened
make
to
the
those cars?
decision
They
on his
shoot
own.
the car to
Again, I think
disable it. Isn't
especially
that like a
in commercial area like
strip
this,
the car has to drive over? They have to set up the strips knowing the car is going to be in that trajectory, and on
kind of run
back
down his
lanes
patience
like
and
this, they
adrenaline,
can't shut
and
down enough road
maybe
and
he'll
predict
think better
enough
of this.
Yeah, and at least
traffic
he's not
to
putting
have those
pedestrians and
stop
other
strips
vehicles
fuck up the
in peril,
tires.
because we've seen that before where they just
Dude,
blow through stop
I'm sorry,
signs
I reverse
or
burped
red
into the
lights
microphone,
and they
guys.
scrape cars. So this is at
Slow
least
Energy, have you
outbound
had a
and
chance to
not
talk to
putting other
Paul
people
too
in
yet?
danger so far.
I haven't had a chance to talk to Paul on the stream, but we talked in a voice chat maybe a month or two ago
We haven't seen any
for a
real
little bit.
major
So
situation
who
yet
knows?
that's
Maybe
really
I'll
put the public in a dire situation.
talk
And
to
then
Paul
again,
again
that
soon
gives
too.
the law enforcement officers a lot more
Fallout is pretty hot for
time
streamers once the
and a lot
show
more
came out.
space to make
Dude, you think I'd be good at
decisions
Fallout?
and just kind of work at
Let's
his
talk.
pace,
Can you ask Keemstar to
almost
let
like
me
a
host the show?
stand-up, like it's like a
Dude,
moving
I'm
stand-up,
gonna
right?
fucking
Where
host
they
the
wanna wait
show
for his
if I
next
have any
move
influence in
before
it.
they attempt their next tactic.
I'm gonna be the host of
Operations to
Locale
it.
Live,
Again, it can
okay?
change really quickly
If I have
if he
anything to
decides
say about it.
speed up or start running red
It's
lights.
either
But
me
until that
or I vouch
time,
for nobody. Like literally, if they don't hire me on as the host, I'm going to take the podcast down.
situations in the past
I'm
where
going to
a
be their
slow-speed
worst
pursuit
enemy.
like this
They
can
have
literally
a
go
choice.
on for
Hire me
hours. I
on,
think that SUV
host of
has
Locale
at
Live,
least
or I'm going to become the biggest thorn in their side of all time. I'm gonna destroy my friendships with Keem and Boogie.
Yeah, it's just
You
so
play 20 games a
interesting to see
day
a
on
person
MTG
driving
Arena.
so
I know a lot of people that play Arena. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't get that deep into it.
When you know that they are
A Paul's
wanted
Ego
for
rap
something
collab.
that
I
is
wonder what that would
quite
be
the
like. That could be
opposite,
interesting.
to know that this person
Me
may
and
be
Paul.
armed, may be
Paul's talking about coming to
suspect. You can
Seattle.
see it
Maybe I
right
could book
there
a
that
studio
it did
session with
start
us when he's in
before 4:20.
Seattle.
We do know that
Record a
the
fucking rap
LAPD is treating
together.
this person as a
I haven't
wanted
listened to all of
sexual
Eminem's new
assault
album yet.
suspect, and that
What
this
I've heard of
person
it,
might be
it's
armed. But
it's
again,
alright.
the
It's
way
cool.
that this driver
I need to listen to the
is
whole damn thing.
navigating this pursuit,
I think
you
I
can
started listening
see
to it and I got
being very
distracted.
cautious through
I'm a
intersections
zoomer
and through
now.
so many pursuits
It's
where
not
they
very
are
sweet
not
boy of me.
cautious at
I know,
all.
Miss Paradox. I'm not
Nailed
actually
by
going to
a
attack
car.
them.
But this one, you can
I'm just
see
I'm just
that
saying
in law
things
enforcement
out
are
of
giving them
anger and spite.
a wide area for them to try to stay calm and try to keep
Exactly. We
cover
saw
and
what
be
happened with
safe, because
Leafy.
when they do these,
Take down
these surface streets, we
anybody.
know that there are more people, there are more
I have a
pedestrians,
long
there's
list of YouTubers
families,
that met
kids
me and then
walking
their
around.
careers
So
went to
again, this
shit.
doesn't seem
You think that's
very,
coincidence?
residential area-esque, but it
I'm
still
like the
has
Taylor
enough foot
Swift of
traffic.
YouTube.
Yeah, well, now he's back on Manchester Boulevard, which is going to be more of a commercial street here. There are already, you can see, more
I'm gonna
pedestrians.
twist all
And
their
the problem
tipples.
with the pursuit that extends and just kind of meanders like this, you know, the more opportunity
Alright.
you have for people to catch wind of it and try and catch a glimpse of it. So now everybody in the neighborhood is going to get the notification.
Pursuit started before
on their
4
phone
p.m.
and
Driver
decide
is
to, you know, try and
rape
catch a glimpse
suspect.
or
Driver
even
may
get
have
video of the
weapon.
pursuit as it comes through their neighborhood here or through their
Dude,
business
the
district.
driver better
But
be
he's now
someone
made another
famous.
turn
They
on
better
La
get the
Cienega.
car, they better
We've
pull
been
him
here
out, and it
before,
better be
so
like,
he is revisiting some
I'm trying
of
to
the
think of a
same,
celebrity that
area, and he
I
had the
wouldn't mind
opportunity to
seeing.
make a left onto the freeway there. Interestingly,
Yeah.
he could have
Popped.
gone left. He could have gone left and got onto the southbound 405.
They're
He
from
turned the
Boston.
other way and is now going the
Who's a
opposite direction,
Boston
away from
celebrity?
the
If it's
freeway,
Larry Bird,
westbound,
is it Larry Bird, dude?
away from La
Better not be
Cienega.
Larry Bird.
Now just kind of making random turns in the Westchester area. Again, we're just to the north of LAX, and if you continue south on Glasgow here, that will take him right back
What's
to
up,
Century
Lyrics?
Boulevard, where he was just a few minutes
Maybe
ago.
it's
So
Andy
it's
Dick.
starting to retrace
I'm just
some of
running
his
away
steps.
from
And
my
if that continues,
problems.
then,
Your
of course,
problems are
you
your
do have the
suspect for
possibility of setting up
grape,
a spike
Andy.
strip if
Is he
they
going
can get
into
some
a-
I'm
people
just
in the
running
right
away from
place
my
at the right time.
problems.
Now he's pulling in to a CarMax dealership, a private property here.
Gotta
with a big
go.
parking lot. He's moving through the area, just cutting through, it looks like, behind a Home Depot, coming onto a transition road.
Man's
that
behind a
will
Home
give him,
Depot
I
now.
think, again, it'll give him access to the freeway if he makes a right turn. If he makes a left turn, he may also be able to get on the freeway, but I'm not sure about that. We'll see what he does. He's making a right turn. Right turn onto La Cienega. There's an exit to the, or entrance to the north and an entrance to his south.
Is my man gonna hide out in the
That
Home
right
Depot?
northbound turn on La Cienega with him. And you notice that undercover vehicle that has joined the pursuit as well in the last several minutes that I.
Oh, they got
that
undercover?
black SUV has stuck with this pursuit. He's
I didn't notice
tailing
that.
the rest of this pursuit, interestingly enough. So just kind of pointing that out as they continue with a large pursuit package. This is all LAPD units that are continuing at a safe distance here, safe speeds. Again, right at the corner of La Cienega and Hillcrest Boulevard.
You think they have like an
in front of the Home
automatic
Depot
thing
next
that
to the 405
checks what
freeway.
road they're
it's
on
like
and puts
he's
the road up in the
stopping for us,
top?
or is it just, is he just
He
minding
is
his
got the
at
eye?
a-
fucking
He's at a red light. He's at a red light.
forgot, he's the
and he
polite
is letting
La
it breathe.
Cienega and Hillcrest Boulevard. I think they have a
Traffic
human
signal,
that has to type it in
and
different
you see
every
them
time.
in position. If he decides to
This is
surrender
not
here, he's come to a
sponsored by
complete stop,
CarMax.
and they're ready to execute the felony arrest if he does open the door, show signs of surrendering. But again, so far,
Dude.
no signs of that. Despite the
He
fact
goes
that
to
he's
Home
stopping
Depot
for
and
red light
just
stop signs. He's not pulling over. He's not
swoops
opening the
up
door. He's not
7 day
showing
laborers.
signs of
He's like, "You're with me
communicating
now,
with officers
guys.
yet."
We're all
Sometimes
illegal."
We look for that, and we see that change over the course of the
fucked
pursuit.
up.
You know, maybe a hand gesture out the window, or maybe even stopping.
Oh my
to
God!
talk to
It's
other
the driver is
pedestrians or
not
other
Trump. The
motorists,
driver is not
especially
J.D.
if he starts to
Vance.
run low on
They're
fuel.
from Boston. They
Again,
said.
right now, this has been, you know,
Not
the most
sponsored by
dynamic
Home
pursuit.
Depot.
He has been slow and steady,
But it is
this entire
sponsored by
time,
Hollywood
and
Park
I don't know,
Casino.
by my estimation, it's been at least a half hour that
Peso
we've been over it.
Pluma,
So this
the
pursuit,
Exeter Tour in
going on for
Inglewood,
probably
California.
close close to 45 minutes. That's
Sponsored
around
by
number of miles,
Corona.
or you guys might have a better estimation, but I think
Fam.
it's been about
Fam.
45 minutes since
Fam.
we first caught wind of this pursuit. Again, northbound La Cienega Boulevard. If you're just joining us
Beefy.
on ABC7, you're
Not
taking a live
sponsored
look
by
at
Grape.
an LAPD pursuit in progress.
The
They are
worst
in pursuit
flavor
that
of
SUV.
Kool-Aid.
They're stopped at the intersection of La Cienega and
Logan Todd, am I doing
Beatty
better?
Street. You can
Better
see
by
LAPD
what?
units stopping with him at each and every stop sign. It's a slow-speed pursuit. The driver behind the wheel wanted
I don't know
for
what better
sexual assault
means these days.
on an out-of-state warrant, possibly Boston. And you can see the driving, as far as we could tell from the entire time that we have had eyes on this pursuit, has been relatively composed, not exceptionally high speeds by any means. Even on the freeway, guys, he was only doing at a peak of 60 miles per hour at the fastest they've clocked him. And
He
on these
didn't.
surface
He hasn't even been
streets, he's actually
speeding.
going,
Oh
I
my
think, below
God!
the speed limit.
He's been stopping at most stop signs. The heart attack. I had heart failure. I didn't actually have a heart attack. I had heart failure, and I'm going to be going into surgery for my heart in October. So hopefully that'll help.
Now they have some opportunity
But I'm
here
not
to set up
doing
for these spike
too
attempts
great.
ahead of the suspect. They're going to try again.
Get
here.
those
We'll see what
donos
happens,
in
but it
now
looks like the road is opened
before
up
you
here
can't
for him.
dono
It's
anymore.
empty Isis Avenue as he continues westbound through Inglewood.
Oh,
We'll see if this
Westchester, I should say.
escalates his driving. Going into a
Yeah,
parking
that's the
lot.
problem. Like we talked about, once you start to, once
I can't
law
wait till I
enforcement
become
shows signs
a
of,
locale live
going to a gas
co-host and they
station, look at
catch
this.
me for faking
Pulling into a gas
fat.
station, doing the loop-de-loop.
I've been faking fat. Though, look at the guy doing the little loopy loops in the taco lot
But is he using this to make the U-turn, or
at the
is he going
taco
to run
gas
low on
station.
gas?
Let's go with the
What
loop-de
is
loops.
What is the mental situation behind the wheel here? That's what you're wondering now, because with that spike attempt, you
My
can
guy's
already
just taking
see
him on the little
things are getting
scoops.
a little bit more aggressive, a little
I keep
hairier
calling
for
him
law
my
enforcement
guy.
here. You
I know
see
he's
them
being
kind
charged
of,
for
just kind of
or he's
making
a
that U-turn with them
a
and
rape
then
suspect. He's not my
continuing
guy,
in the
okay?
direction he was going in. So
I'm using that
it's
as a
really game of
colloquialism.
cat and mouse. You get
I'm
the
not friends with this
impression
guy.
he's not really familiar with
I'm
the
sorry to hear
area,
about your mom, Miss
and
Paradox.
he's
Hope
making
hope
a
everything
lot
goes
of
well
random
for her.
moves here. We'll
Is
see how this
YouTube
plays
still
out.
my main source
It'd
of
be nice if he
income?
actually is low on
Yeah.
gas, and that's the reason he was going in there,
Yeah,
but
that and
No. Also,
begging on the
moments
street.
ago, before, just a few moments ago,
You like
zoomed
Maid?
in
Hell yeah,
on
Midian.
the inside the.
Here comes the pit. Here comes the pit behind that building, and he's speeding up.
I like Maid
Look at
too.
that.
I knew
He's
Maid would
speeding up. He saw him race up right behind his
Maid
right
would
fender,
not
and sure enough, he sped
be
up
everybody's
to
cup of
evade the
tea.
pit maneuver. I'm sorry to
Do
step
it
on you.
live.
No.
Things
Oh, a
sped up
live.
really
I'm gonna do
quickly
it
there,
live or
and you saw
alive.
that
I'm
primary
live
unit
and
got the
alive.
go-ahead to
Thanks
do
to
the
Seth
pit
Looks.
maneuver. They had
Thank
a
you, brother.
perfect opportunity there, and sure enough, just
You're
like
using it
avoiding
like
the
Vito
oncoming
uses
lanes of
we.
traffic to
Yeah.
get around the spike strip, he
We
sped up to
suspected
evade that pit
grapists.
maneuver, and
It's
now
terrible.
this is the problem. This is
Terrible.
exactly what we've been discussing over the last several minutes. If you
Thank you,
start
Miss
to get aggressive
Paradox.
with
The
him,
very best.
he now is
The
showing
very
willingness
best.
to drive more aggressively to evade those
My
officers.
income right now is
things are
YouTube and
inherently
selling
amped up
magic
to
cards.
a slightly more dangerous level, you'd say.
They certainly are. But I'm curious though. Moments ago we were talking about it.
Thursday night
if that
wars.
suspect,
Nah.
talked about
I had the
this
studio
suspect
booked
possibly
for
being armed, and when you
an
zoom
interview and it
in,
got
boy, it
canceled,
looks
so
like this police officer's
figured
gonna
I'd
do
come
try the
in
pit
and
maneuver again. Ooh,
run
right
a
at the
stream, see how we could do with some
front.
audio
If that
video. I want to
person did
test more
have a
audio
weapon
video.
inside their hand, that was what I was trying to figure out.
This is basically
Right.
just
So
a
now
test
they have
stream.
that knowledge, they have the suspicion that there may be a weapon
Want
in
to see
the
Wings
vehicle there.
boogieing you with your
They're
shirts
gonna
off?
treat it very
Yeah, I
carefully,
want to.
but,
I want to
you
get
know,
on
they
Locale
feel
Live
comfortable in this
podcast.
situation,
Then I want to
that
get an
they have enough
RV
units in place where they
and
can,
pick those boys up
spin the vehicle out
and drive to Keemstar's house in the RV
they have units ready again.
and have sleepover Roman candle fights. Lorcana is falling off, dude. Disney ain't about that. Why don't you tell me you made a new album? New album, Billy the Fridge God Complex. Check it out. It's available on Spotify, iTunes, all the platforms. It's got some fucking certified bangers on it, dude. And it's got some weird shit.
We already seen it changing slightly, and of course, if
The guy finally realized he's in a police chase. He's like, oh, I better speed up.
The risk for all of these innocent motorists who are just trying to get home on
Silly,
Thursday
silly,
afternoon.
silly,
It's
silly.
continuing now on Westchester Parkway, approaching Sepulveda. And again, we're just a couple of blocks.
Sepulveda.
Did that driver ever end up hitting either one of those spike strips? I know we were looking at it closely, but I just keep looking at that front passenger side wheel, and it looks slightly lower, but maybe just the rims are really big.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Ayo, here's Negan. No Streamlabs. Yeah, I gotta get some Streamlabs set up. In the studio, I didn't have Streamlabs because I didn't want donos coming in while I'm interviewing people. But fuck it, let's sell out left and right and just get dono shitting in the entire time. Oh yeah, if you want to go to my Patreon,
That's a good thing. He's coming towards us. We're gonna get a
is
better look.
patreon.com/Billy. The easiest way to support me monthly is to go to patreon.com/Billy and just throw money at me for no good reason.
Wow.
I should do some movie reviews and other content for Patreon though. It's on Amazon Music. Yeah, I definitely recommend people with Amazon Music to listen to me there. What's up, Bobby? How you doing? The RV will need some strong suspension. We're gonna blow the fucking wheels off that RV. If it even ever happens, it should.
And it looks like the driver is drinking a bottle of water.
It looks like the driver is drinking a bottle of water. Is that the news, man?
Continuing the chase.
Is that the frickin' news?
He's certainly, obviously, well aware of those officers in the rear view as he's able to, evade these pit maneuvers and drive around these spikes.
Ayo.
Something tells me he's
Did you do a stream where you talk about each track? I think I did do a stream talking about each track when it came out.
I feel like we're all a little more anxious than the driver with driving with all these law enforcement behind you. Come on, let's see if I tell you, every time the police officer gets very close, he does speed up.
I was thinking about going and doing a series for Patreon where I break down word by word, verse by verse, some of my favorite songs I've made.
On a dime, things could change.
Call it Billy the Fridge Over Explains.
Here you see there's just not enough space for a pit
Oh shit. For a second there, they got the clouds up in the thing. It was looking kind of cinematic and dope. Now he's just stopped at a red light.
Where there was virtually no traffic. Now it's a little bit more of a precarious situation. I was a little surprised, actually.
You can get the new album on iTunes.
To be quite honest with you, but that may be why the
hydration is quite important. I've drank an entire bottle of vitamin water in the last hour. I'm a madman. For the hydro homies.
Private property, you don't want to see him get into a more dangerous situation with oncoming traffic. So it's got to be an area, a stretch.
Do we know what type of car this is?
There's really nobody at risk.
Is this a goddamn Honda Odyssey?
The speeds are not a problem. At these speeds, he is traveling at perfect pit maneuver.
Better not be a Honda Odyssey.
But it's the congestion in the area that's preventing the next pit maneuver. But once they see that especially now that you've seen those first two attempts, we've now seen two attempts that we could say for sure to pit this guy. And if they see another opportunity, I think that third pit is almost inevitable.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see it's amazing to see how light the traffic is right now as we approach.
Yeah, this is probably the best traffic I've ever seen in the afternoon in Los Angeles.
Going to kind of stay the course, keep going.
Where is everybody?
Directions that seems like they actually do not know.
Can't believe this monster stopped over the line and blocked part of the crosswalk. The son of a bitch!
Again, we're watching.
People are crossing potentially sometime. Back up.
Suspect just stopped at the red light.
Is that cop next to him, the undercover car?
It seems like he's still circling in that same general vicinity.
We're in the vicinity. In fact, he's at an intersection that gives him access to the 405.
I don't think this guy drove from Boston to LA. He's from Boston. He got pulled over. The cops went to pull him over for some other stop. Yeah, I like this fucking clouds going. Imagine if the guy's ninja vanished in a cloud of smoke. Holy shit. Dude, are they going to have robot police dogs to stop high-speed chases? Are they actually going to use them for that? That would be dope.
All of these helicopters are going to have to, well, he will be out of visibility pretty soon here if he continues northbound. That's what I'm trying to say.
He'll be out of
He
visibility
doesn't
if he
realize
continues
it, but
northbound.
He's actually doing the
Dude.
right thing if he's trying to lose the helicopters. It'll
Dude.
be up to those ground units to finish this pursuit. If the
He's just
moonlighter,
popping off on
does
Sepulveda.
indeed, move in
Let a
here,
guy
which
roll out on
certainly is. You
Sepulveda
can see it
Boulevard.
in the picture here, if we widen out
Okay.
just a second, you'll be able to see a thick layer of clouds that are about to completely cover this part of West LA. So continuing up through Fox Hills, we're at the Fox
Westfield
Hills
Mall.
up Sepulveda at the Fox Hills Mall, continuing
Fox
at a slow
Hills Mall.
speed, relatively slow speed, I would say maybe 35, 40 miles per hour, a relatively empty stretch of road.
I don't know how
here.
this ends. I don't know if they
We
catch
may
him or
see
let him
another,
go. If they're just like,
another
okay,
minute
we've had
or
enough. Bye.
They may just continue northbound here. Looks like they're continuing northbound again. He's doing a perfect speed here, right around 30 to 35
He's doing a
miles per
perfect
hour.
speed
If they
here.
see the opportunity,
I want to say for
absolutely,
everything other
they're
than
gonna
the
go ahead with it. He's going underneath
being a
93
rape
right
suspect,
now.
this
He's
gentleman
had
is
several attempts in the last few minutes
fantastic
to get
driver.
onto
He's
a
adhering to
freeway,
all the
and
rules.
This may be, that might be the first red light he's run. I'm not sure. I think he had a red light there. Don't quote me, but I think that was a
Yeah,
red
Naked
light.
and
This is
Laughing
definitely
isn't
a
even
red light.
dating
He's stopping
Cobra
with
anymore.
traffic here,
Why would I watch
and,
her?
He's
Giving him
patiently
enough
waiting
space.
behind.
The movie Chappie was great. It had Dionne Ward in it before they got canceled. Oh, is this the cop? This is the undercover cop?
Yeah, well, you know, yeah, they hear the sirens, right? These all of the drivers at this intersection hear the lights and sirens. They could see the commotion. They can see the commotion. They see the helicopter flying overhead. Something is up here, and now you take a very hands-off.
Arno's day is
approach if
slow,
you're that
but not this
primary
slow.
unit. You gotta
Bye.
get through this intersection. Get away from all of these innocent people before you.
If only he could make it to 50 miles, they'd have to let him go. He can only go 50 miles per hour. They'd have to just let him go.
Behind this traffic, and they will continue the joyride with him here. Northbound
Son of a
Sepulveda
bitch ran a
Boulevard.
red
But
light.
You could just tell in the
Son
last
of a
10 to
bitch.
15 minutes, there's just a different energy down there. If he continues, they're going to have to employ more tactics, especially
Dude, what if it
after
was
giving
Shia
those
LaBeouf in the
initial
car? That'd be
go-aheads
so
with the
sad.
pit maneuver and the spike strip. Now
Hasn't
they're
he been
really
through
committed.
enough?
Now they've got to follow this all the way through until.
Can he
this
just
comes to
not
an
be a
end.
good
Chris, we're
human
showing on the
being
right
now,
side-
please?
Side of your screen, the failed pit
Dude,
maneuver
don't
attempt
tell
that
me
happened
Dionne Ward
just a
is
few
in the
minutes
car.
ago. You can see, you know, where they got pretty close, but then they sort of backed away, and perhaps other factors came into play.
They've already
Of
been
course,
canceled
there-
once.
There you see the attempt, and it was so close.
I think that he touched.
It might have clipped him.
Cop
yeah.
was right up on that
Like
ass.
you said, Chris, like a little kiss. But yeah, we are seeing
Yeah,
that. and you're
Dionne Ward means the
absolutely right
answer.
that the energy of this pursuit has definitely been ratcheted up because of those pit maneuver attempts. And it looks like they're trying to do it again on the left-hand side.
Yeah,
It looks like they're trying to do it
yeah,
again.
looks like they
And
wanna
again and
give-
again and
give
again and
another go
again.
Here. He's speeding up. The minute he sees that primary unit come up behind him, he speeds up. He's once again stopped at a red light.
You
What I
came
was
in
gonna
here.
note there,
Can I see what's
I
going
think
on?
at
Not
least
behind
3 or
the
4 times in the last few minutes
clouds,
he's had
Papa.
you know, perfect opportunity to get on the freeway.
I don't know if
and he's
both of them got
bypassed
canceled.
All of those opportunities. Again, just trying to
Actual cannibal
just trying
Shia
to get into
LaBeouf.
his head here, trying to figure out where he
Yolandi
wants to take
Visser,
this.
I
It certainly
think,
doesn't appear
might
like he
have
wants to get
helped
on the
him
freeway.
be
And
a
again,
creep, though.
every
I don't
attempt
know
at
if
a
that.
pit maneuver, he just
I
steps
don't
on the
remember
gas,
exactly.
floors
Maybe
it,
they both did
and
get canceled.
slows down again. So it's a game of cat and mouse. We use that term, that phrase all the time, but this is
The suspect was
quintessential
suspected of
scenario
being
where
too
it's
nice.
really, you know, it's
Other than the
it's a tough game. It's a game of whack-a-mole.
potential
because
rape
the minute you
suspicion.
try and, you
He was
know,
just too nice.
Speed up behind him. He speeds up, and
the heck?
you know, it's here he comes.
Oh, here he comes.
Here he comes, speeding up right behind
Clap,
him.
clap,
and the
clap.
pursuit vehicle speeds up again.
Oh, my man's got some balls
Curious, because
now.
If he really wanted to
Going
get away,
150
you'd think he'd start
through the
speeding up and slowing
clouds.
down
What
the
if he just
pursuit, yet
disappeared
he
like the
only speeds
clouds
up when they
literally
attempt
made him
a
ninja
pit
vanish?
maneuver.
Oh my God, that would be so nuts.
That's when he ups. He you know.
Damn
gets
it,
that
they
foot on
found
the
him.
Gas pedal and just.
I was
floors
hoping he
it,
was going to
then
dissipate
eases
the
up,
condensation
and
of the
goes back to a
clouds.
very calm pursuit, except for it's. I don't know, Chris, if we could see how quickly. I know we're pretty far away, but this driver is definitely driving at a much faster rate and being a little bit more aggressive as they approach these intersections.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because he speeds up once he sees that primary unit come up right behind him. He's basically, he's
Snoop
basically
Dogg.
going
Yeah,
at
this
their
is Los
pace until
Angeles. All
they
those
try
weed
to pit
clouds
him,
are
and then
from
he
Snoop
speeds up.
Dogg.
But then the
He's
minute he
home from
gets
the Paris
a little bit of
Olympics.
distance, he slows down pretty much with speed limit, with traffic. And now once again, he stopped at Sepulveda and Washington
Well,
Boulevard. Now
actually,
we
Billy,
are
you
getting
can't
more
say the
information
Antwoord.
trickling
That's
in
not
here.
proper. You
He is
say het
apparently
Antwoord in the
also
Netherlands.
wanted for
Yeah, I don't think they're
robbery.
using Netherlands.
So
I think they're using
you can tell,
Afrikaans,
as the information
South
comes in here, you
Afrikaans.
can tell this
I think it's
is
more
not,
Germanic,
not the best guy behind the wheel here, despite the
Germanic
tame nature
based.
of the driving.
Yeah.
We now have sexual assault,
The first time you
robbery,
saw the Antwoord, they
possibly
were music
armed,
guests on Letterman. Huh.
obviously unwilling
I used to
to
watch
give
all
up
their
here. He's
videos.
wanted out of another jurisdiction. They are probably communicating with that jurisdiction,
I quite
wherever it is,
enjoyed
perhaps
them.
Boston PD, and trying to get as much intel as they can. The only benefit there, well, there's a lot of benefits. One of the benefits is maybe they can get a relative on the line or somehow communicate with the suspect. Now, there's also a possibility, and we're hearing that this may be a likely possibility, something that we've been seeing more of in recent years. He may be listening to this pursuit on an app or possibly live streaming the pursuit. So
If he's got an
they
app
do
and
have
he's
information
listening
that
and he's
he
like getting
is on the
cheat
phone or
codes,
has access to the stream somehow and is following along.
what's this guy doing in front of him? You better pull over,
Perhaps on
Papa.
the radio. You just never know.
Right.
He's
And now,
listening. You really should just give yourself up and end this.
Holy hell.
Stop putting other people in peril and just
The weird blonde chick was Yolandi
go
Visser.
off the road and stop.
Said some guy attacked her in the bathroom at a show. It was
They're not
filmed.
gonna
She
get
fake
anywhere.
cries, then laughs. Oh, God.
99.9% of the time,
Sounds
these people
like
are
she's-
apprehended. But looks like they're on the
Every
freeway,
time a
but it
woman
doesn't
fake
show up
cries
on
and then
405
laughs, I
Boulevard.
believe
At the
her.
moment it said Venice Boulevard, but yeah, it's.
I don't
they're on the
believe all
405
women,
north.
just
You
the
can
ones
see
that fake
marine
cry
there
and then
moving in.
laugh.
Again, our visibility is becoming reduced. And
I did
this,
not see
I'm
Abby
not sure
Thorne was
if
on
they
House of
ever
Dragon
tried
because
to
I
do
don't
it
watch
on
House of the
freeway.
Dragon yet. I need
Unless
to get
it's
on
like
that.
this kind of, they're not going to try it when there's this many motorists on the road.
Yeah, no, that pit maneuver tactic is now off the table. That's been sidelined. And you mentioned it as we were talking there. He did take the opportunity for the first time in a while. He is now back on the freeway, northbound side of the 405 freeway in the middle of rush hour, coming up on National Boulevard, speeding up a little bit, looking for any gap.
My
in
man's
traffic
speeding.
to put a little bit of distance between him and that primary unit, but they're following at a safe
I-405.
distance, not having a problem. You can see him slowing down.
And exit
with traffic.
53A
Let's see how
National
much
Boulevard.
weaving we start to see here. That's something we always look for once they find themselves in a little bit of a bind, but he is on the
Is he putting the
405,
other
not
traffic in
nearly
peril?
as
He's been
empty as
pretty
it was
compliant with
earlier
traffic
on in this
laws.
pursuit
Yeah,
when
he's
he was
been
on the freeway. And
decent
again,
with
that
him.
poses, on one hand, it poses more danger, but on the other hand, it is the safest of all other options, as opposed to a surface street where you have pedestrians and,
I kind
you
of
know, so many
expected
other
this to be a
variables.
little more
The
rambunctious
freeway,
and
for
rowdy.
all intents and
We have the
purposes,
one
is the ideal place.
sicko
You just wish there was less traffic
high-speed
in
chase
case he gives up, in case they
that
have to use
follows
force.
all
You
the
don't want any
rules.
crossfire
What the heck,
situations. You don't want
man?
him crashing into anybody if he gets
The
through,
heck?
stuff like that. But right now, as we
I
speculate
now
about all of
dislike
those
him.
possibilities, for the most part, he is continuing to drive relatively safely, dare I say. I mean, he's
Dare
really
I say,
not posing an immediate
relatively
risk, which means
safely.
they have the luxury of following this all the way through, and probably, in all likelihood, if they don't hand this off to California Highway Patrol, they will start to get to the point where they start talking internally about
Are they about to
transitioning
pull the
or
chips in?
transferring this pursuit over to
Mistia, how you
new
been?
group
Good to see
of
you.
LAPD officers. As far as we can
They're
tell,
about to
this is
pull the
still
chips
all
in,
LAPD,
dude.
behind this
Where the
vehicle.
hell
We
are
have
all the
not seen them
wheelbarrows full
swap
of
out
cabbages?
any of the units yet, but I would imagine, just judging on the length of
We
this
need to be
pursuit,
running into
it's
wheelbarrows
almost
full of
time to
cabbages right
hand this
about
off
now.
to a new set of eyes and a new set of officers.
All right, Chris Christie, and we are handing it off to a new set of anchors right now. Michelle Fisher
Oh, the anchors are giving up?
alongside me. I'm Giovanna Lotta.
McDougal in the place to be. The anchors are giving up? We're gonna give you new
Los
anchors. We're
Angeles
done.
area
We're
near
switching over at the
LAX.
on the hour,
This
at the hour.
pursuit, LAPD pursuit.
The hell is that
Suspect
about?
in this vehicle wanted for a
Yeah,
sexual
we need them to run through a
assault.
truck
And
full of
Chris, can you fill
cabbages,
us
and
in
someone needs to be
on
like,
what else we know
"My
about this?
cabbages!"
Yeah, so information's been
Or
trickling in,
else,
Giovanna,
what is even a
details
high-speed
behind
chase
this,
if someone's not
chase.
screaming,
The suspect
"My
is wanted for an
cabbages!"
out-of-state warrant.
We need Sir Topham Hat
Charges include
to
sexual
flip out
assault, robbery,
as a
and
train
is
goes through his
potentially armed and
cabbages.
dangerous. So despite the
Going to the
unique
French rap
nature
group
of this pursuit,
Manal.
they are working with a very
Their debut
volatile
album,
individual
Panique
behind
Salik,
the
is a
wheel,
masterpiece.
who is taking LAPD on an extensive joyride.
You're
throughout
named
the
after
city. This all
Manal.
started
My name is
in the
Manal. I
Carson
did not
area,
know
the
that.
Wilmington area.
Impressive. I should
Eventually
hear.
made his
I
way
should.
through
I should
Carson,
listen
was on the
to
freeway on
Panique
surface streets, ended up on the 405 freeway,
Celtic.
where he eventually took the 405 up through Inglewood and is now.
I've been trapped on the freeway during some police chases. I'm trying to remember if I've ever been around a police chase. I don't think I have. Well, in a car. I remember my friend was coming to pick me up from school, and he got in a police chase, but it was like a block away that I saw the police chase. It wasn't. He never made it to me. He was supposed to be picking me up, and then he got in a high-speed police chase. Fuck.
Coming up on the 10 freeway. Actually, do we already pass the 10? I think he just passed. Yeah, he just passed the 10 freeway on the northbound side of the 405, Giovanna.
On the
Okay, and as
405.
you mentioned, we've been following
You know this
this,
already
now
happened, right?
since,
This happened a couple
about
hours ago,
4
right?
o'clock. And
But it's
what's different
breaking
about this pursuit
news
is
because
that
I'm
this
watching it for the
driver
first
has
time.
been really driving relatively slowly and carefully. We've seen other pursuits where suspects are speeding in and out of lanes and against traffic. He's only
Oh, you saw me through Discord. I forgot to even put it through Discord myself.
spike strips, right?
Yeah, turn on the notifications. Everybody hit that notification
Right
bell.
behind him, we haven't seen a lot of lane changing. Now you see him starting to weave a little bit more, and he was.
And like I said, the best way to continually support young Bill Fridge to make sure I never run out of honey butter is go to patreon.com/Billy and pledge your allegiance to this flag. Why are the cops not doing anything? Probably has to do with the amount of other traffic. They can't set up a lot of stuff that would have caused this driver to act erratically and maybe destroy property or risk lives.
We'll see if they try and get another look. Look at that officer.
Man was apparently wanted for robbery and assault in 1989.
Still keeping his distance.
Really?
They're not going to get too close with all
Dude,
these
just let the guy go.
immediate vicinity, but,
If you robbed somebody and assaulted somebody in 1989, 35 years later, if you know this much about this guy, let him go and then find him some other time. Send bounty hunters after his ass.
A matter of time, right? You're just kind of waiting for those opportunities.
Would you prefer honey
and trying
butter
to
or
keep your
cinnamon
distance,
butter?
follow at a safe
Come on
speed
now.
until he eventually
I'm a
gives up
I'm a
or
man.
sends some
I'm a
other
man
way.
of
But
simple
right now,
needs. If the butter has any sort of flavor in it, honey or cinnamon, I'm going to be on board.
we're in stasis here.
I also
He's
prefer
really
butter
just
butter.
maintaining control of the vehicle and taking police along for a joyride
I'm a
here
simple man.
without acting very erratically, despite the somewhat violent nature of the charges.
I wonder if anybody ever mixes honey with olive oil. You know how they do the olive oil with like
there wasn't much traffic on the freeway, which kind of
little spices or like olive oil with
at that point, now that traffic is picked up as rush
herbs
hour
and
really
shit.
gets underway right now at 5
They'll dip
o'clock.
bread in it.
What options do these
Wonder what happens
officers
if you
have
mix
as they're trying to
honey
bring
and
this
olive
to a
oil
close, and
together.
you've got so
Does
many
that
other
just
people
become a
on the road trying to
sticky
make their way home
mess?
from
What's going
work?
on?
Yeah, the option,
I have not seen the
unfortunately, is to
Borderlands
keep your
movie.
distance,
I do
wait it out,
believe
let him get through the
it
traffic,
plays
maybe
tonight
get off the freeway
in about an
with
hour and a
speeds,
half,
and
right
with this
up
much
the
traffic,
road. Maybe I'll
you
go
don't wanna
see
do
it after the
anything
stream.
to agitate him in this
I don't know,
situation. There's
man.
just too
I
many
don't know.
lives on the stage here, and they're going to try and keep him as calm and relaxed as possible. These are all the same Harbor Division units that initiated this pursuit over an hour ago in South LA, or in the Harbor Division in Wilmington. I
Man,
should
these
say.
cops are just
And,
crawling.
They are the same officers who are continuing this pursuit.
I have
as we
not
make
seen
our
the
way
wich.
through West LA. Now we are getting, again,
Would
a
they
few
like
more
the
details
taste of
here.
butter?
Apparently, This is a
I should see The Witch, though. I heard that the director of The Witch is going to be doing
So as we learn
a
more about
new
the suspect,
film,
it is very obvious now why they are not letting up
Nosferatu.
any pressure on him. They are treating him with
It's
good
Eggers,
love,
right? Robert
especially
Eggers, is that his name?
the possibility that he's armed.
I really
And
like The
now, based on
Northman
these charges
that
and
he
the
did.
warrants that are being
I will
revealed
watch
here,
Nosferatu.
they are dealing with
What happened?
a
Did I get
wanted man
did I get
behind the wheel
did I
here
get
that
gutted?
they are not going to give up on. This is not a pursuit that they will just give up. But we see that frequently now,
damn it.
and you know.
Boom, boom, boom. Damn it. Big honey butter strikes again. Wop, 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 wow. My goodness. Am I back? So stupid. What the heck? I'm so stinking angry. I'm so stinking angry, guys. All I was doing was watching a little bit of a freaking news segment, adding my beautiful commentary and sharing my love of honey butter. And they want to shut me down. Oh, what the actual heck? What the actual heck? What in the actual heck? Ay, 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 ay. My butt, it hurts. I'm butt hurt. Womp 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 womp. Big honey butter doesn't want anybody spreading the delicious bee batter without their approval. Son of a bitch. Well, I gotta tell you guys, that was a huge letdown. And I'm going to cry. pop open a little tootie on the cutie. Let's just fucking. Well, kiss me if that's what you fucking do.
I am sexy, looking in the mirror, I am flexing. Like to have the sex, but I don't like to use protection. Presidentially caressing my erection, it's impressive. It should get elected and inducted in the West Wing. Farting on cucks like a duck. No bullshit, my bull dick's the size of a truck. Not Tonka though, I'm talking micro machine.
What's up, beefy monster? What are we gonna do, guys? I think I've been live for maybe an hour. I was gonna finish watching that little tootie, but we can't now. We can't even watch the freaking news anymore. What world do we live in where a morbidly obese trash talker can't watch the news with his buddy pals? It ain't right. It ain't right. There's a whole fucking drum kit. While I'm hitting every hole. Pause right there. Look at that pretty boy. Pause right there. Ah. It's a pretty good night. I don't know if you guys feel the electricity of August in your veins. I'm a Leo. I don't know if you guys are Leos, if you ever have the Leo season. I don't know. Maybe it's hokum. Maybe it's hogwash. Maybe it's absolute bullpucky. But I think there's a little bit of Leo magic in the air for all Leos. I'm going to be 41 next week. It's terribly old. It's embarrassingly old. You'll never hear me reference that age ever again. Maybe when I'm 61, I'll say that I'm 41. But not now. Not now. Should have put some Melmac armor on. That would have fixed everything. Dude, some good Melmac, you know that would fix everything. You absolutely know some good Melmac would fix the entire problem. Bum 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 bum. If I had Wolverine's claws, I would probably just use them to eat food. I don't think I would kill with them. I would go snicked, and then I would pick up kebabs or something, like little meatballs. I'd have like 3 meatballs on each end. I'd wonder how that would work. I don't think I could actually point the fucking things in my face. These are the problems I have in this world. I don't know what I would do if I had Wolverine claws. I'd probably have to kill people. That would probably be the only option. I'd be so angry that I couldn't use them as forks or extended kebab skewers. Just if I had Wolverine claws and they were stuck in meat and I couldn't get to my mouth, I'd be like, no, come back. Kebabji, please. Kebabji. Like trying to find the easiest way to eat meat off my claws. I'd get frustrated and I would start slashing people. I promise. I couldn't handle not being able to eat meat off my claws. I'm that type of guy, though. I only ever lose my cool when I'm hungry. I'm like rarely hungry because I'm always overeating. But if you ever catch me in that window where I'm actually hungry, you wouldn't like me when I'm hungry. Game over, dude. Yeah, if you have Wolverine claws and you went to scratch your nose and you cut off your fucking nose. Like, I think the only Marvel what if that should even exist is what if Red Skull lost his nose because he had Wolverine claws and cut it off trying to itch his nose. It's the only Marvel comic book what if that should exist. Because I'd read that. I'd believe it too. But yeah, that's fuck. That's what happens, dude. You fucked up. We can read the Iliad. You guys want to start a book club with me? You guys want to start the Billy the Fridge book club? I was thinking about picking up side work, reading audiobooks. I heard you can get paid hourly for reading audiobooks. What if you picked up an audiobook on, I don't know, how to treat a yeast infection? It's like, Chapter 1 of Treating a Yeasty Vagina, as narrated by Billy the Fridge. A lot of people think that strict cleanliness would be the only reason you would need to keep your vagina clean, but pH balance alone is not the only problem. Often people recommend eating yogurt to keep your vaginal caverns unyeastified. See, I haven't written the book yet. I'm just trying to read the motherfucker. So don't hold me accountable for not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just trying to read the son of a bitch. I don't have it in front of me. Can we do a Hunter S. Thompson book? That'd be interesting. The secret lore, and the Cyclops took his glasses off for a second to get a better look and forgot he blasted his face off. No! Yeah, what if the what if comic book should just be, what if a mutant or a superhero fucked up their powers and destroyed some mundane part of their life? What if Cyclops forgot his glasses were off and destroyed a taco stand? That'd be, I want to read that what if. Do you see when a girl made bread with her yeast infection? No. She should get thrushed. That's not a cookbook. It's not the option. Wolverine versus Edward Scissorhands. Wolverine definitely wins. But who wins Captain Jack Sparrow versus Happy Hogan? I'm trying to think of a Marvel character that's not too powerful. Captain Jack Sparrow, who by all means is a fantastic pirate, don't get me wrong. But comparing like Captain Jack Sparrow to Thor would fuck him up. Who would win, Captain Jack Sparrow or Happy Hogan from the Avengers? That's a good one-on-one. Jack every time. Don't need to know the enemy. Huh, true. Yeah, I think Captain Jack would probably be Happy Hogan, but Happy Hogan has some access to the fucking Iron Man technology. You never know when Happy Hogan's going to pull out some bullshit and send some tracer missiles or something. He had some stuff in the Spider-Man movie, didn't he? I don't even remember. Damn it. Why don't I remember these things? Everybody's going with Captain Jack. Okay. So then find me a Marvel superhero character that you think would be a better fight. Captain Jack versus Happy Hogan. We're going with Captain Jack. What about Captain Jack versus the Black Widow? Like the Black Widow's fucking him up, right? Yeah, Captain Jack would have stolen it off him. You're right about that. That's 100% factual. That's true. What if it was Captain Jack versus What if it was Captain Jack versus Nick Fury? Like, you got to go with Nick Fury, right? Everybody said Jack every time. Captain Jack versus Incredible Hulk. What is Jack's BAL? I don't know what BAL means. What is a BAL? The man did come back from Davy Jones' locker. You got a point. Black Widow would fuck him up, though. I don't care. You can tell I'm getting antsy already, aren't I? Fury wins that 10-0. Exactly. Fury's beating Captain Jack Sparrow. Black Widow's beating Captain Jack Sparrow. Who do you think is the most powerful Marvel hero that would lose to Captain Jack Sparrow? Who is the most powerful Marvel character that would lose to Captain Jack Sparrow? That's a question. You think Captain Jack Sparrow beats Namor? Namor fucks with the sea. If it's Captain Jack Sparrow versus Namor, does that whole Davy Jones locker thing give him blood alcohol level? I should have known that. Holy shit. Oh my God. Why did I not know that? Captain Jack Sparrow keeps his blood alcohol level 100. The Matter Eater lad? I don't know what that is. I'm not even sure what that is. Boom, boom, boom. The Matter Eater lad. Oh, shit. You know what I did? This entire time I've been talking to you guys. My dumbass didn't refresh the chat. Hot fuck on a Sunday afternoon. How do I do the things I do? Won't you do that thing you do? Do, 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 do. I say we demand to make Captain Jack an Avenger. Do you think we haven't had Johnny Depp in the Marvel Universe yet, have we? Who would Johnny Depp play? Who would be a good casting in the Marvel Universe for Johnny Depp? I feel like he'd be a bad guy. You think Deadpool will show up in an Avengers movie? Deadpool's definitely going to be in the Secret Wars. They'll definitely give him the one F word they're allowed. Probably in both of the movies. It'd be hilarious, though, if Deadpool showed up, somebody else stole the F word, and then Deadpool had to be like, oh, come on, that was the one F word. You took my one F word. And he specifically didn't cuss the rest of the time because he wanted to be an Avenger so bad. I thought another good way to write Deadpool in a PG-13 movie, every time he goes to use a cuss word, he gets shot at. So you hear him get shot, and then like he just starts going on a tirade of cuss words, and he just gets shot up. So the cuss words are covered with bullets, like gunshots. And then so he stops cussing because he's tired of getting shot. So we, the viewer, can't hear him cuss. But he knows every time he cusses, Disney shoots him. So he stops because he's like, okay, I'll stop. I like Deadpool 3. I've seen it 3 times in theaters. I am a sicko. But I grew up watching those movies, so it's like I remember watching the Blade movies, all the Marvel movies, all the time, dude. That was my thing. He's actually an Omega level mutant. Jack Sparrow is? Or who? Oh, no. Okay. Is there any ethnicity tied to Omega Red? Have we had an Omega Red in the movies yet? Wasn't he in like the Wolverine solo movie? I can't remember. Omega Red was dope. Matter Eater Lad? I don't know. I gotta look this one up. Matter Eater Lad? You keep saying this. I feel like you're fucking with me. Are you calling me a Matter Eater Lad? The comic book character Matter Eater Lad is a superhero appearing in DC Comics, okay, primarily as a member of the Legion of Superheroes. He's a DC character. And he can eat any substance in any amount at super speed. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is Omega Red for the ignorant? Omega Red is a Marvel. Let me get this shit hit right. Okay. Let me get this shit hit right. Pop, pop. Running with thugs, running with thugs, running with thugs. Pop, pop. We're going to the fucking Tootie Mobile now. That was not the smart move. Putting this thing resized. I'm going to fucking put it back. Sorry, guys. I fucked that up. Okay. I typed in Matter Eater Lad like an asshole. I'm supposed to type in Omega Red. We're going to take a look at Omega Red. For those of you that don't know, this is a Marvel Comics character. It's 24 minutes for Omega Red Explained. Fuck that.
Make sure you guys hit the like button if you enjoy
I
the
don't want to
video.
hear this guy talk.
Shared, which had not been reviewed.
Give me a fucking one
Now,
good
in-
frame of this guy.
Plus people or like kids. Magneto had continued to use the name Eric Lyncher.
Sucks.
What is Omega Red capable of? If he really
Okay.
is able to.
So
to
Omega
take over
Red is like a
Wolverine, he
fucking
by all standards of
Wolverine
measure
enemy.
considered to be the deadliest
He's
person
a
in the world
ninja.
because of his healing factor, because of his berserker rage, because of
He
all
can
of his
heal and
military
berserk and do all
martial
that
arts
good
training
shit.
and so on and so forth. If he can take out Wolverine, then that gives us an upper hand, right? Not necessarily in taking on the
I
X-Men,
hate
but
this
in
guy's
using
voice.
Omega Red.
It's a good picture.
Of seeing whether or not he can actually.
So he's got all this like biomechanic shit. He's got a little bit of the Dr. Octopus, Dr. Otto Xavier's or whatever. Doc Ock style appendages a little bit, but they're not exactly octopus arm things. They're just little wrapper appendage gimmicks. He's fucking dope though. And he's one of Wolverine's enemies. This is probably the worst fucking video I could find to show him off. Here he's in a bathtub? He's got his vape next to him. What the fuck are we watching? God damn it. It's a badass. Okay, so he's Russian. He's a Soviet communist. It's kind of dope. Natty Long King Kong. Am I on a diet right now? I sure as fuck need to be. Your boy is chunkin'. Dude. Omega Red's dope. I don't give a fuck. I want to see him. I want to see him in a buck. In a movie. Bring him in a movie. Give me some Omega Red in a film. He's got hentai tentacles that come out of his hands. Right? Dude's a sicko. Dude's an awesome bad guy. I don't know who the fuck this is. Why is all this in my Omega Red book? Okay, here's one of full body. He doesn't have his tentacles out here. He's kind of got this stupid Chris Jericho hair thing going on that I like. I've done that before. It's actually not stupid, but I call it stupid because I'm judgmental. Look at this beast. Yeah, Omega Red is just a Marvel Comics baddie. He fucks with Wolverine hardcore. He beats Wolverine on occasion. He's got tentacles. He's got sword samurai ability. He's Omega Red Samurai. We so tough, he'll make your dead grandma high. Those tentacles. Jack could definitely beat Omega Red. Come on. Captain Jack Sparrow is not beating Omega Red. With the power of a Kraken's tentacle? Come on. It's not happening. I disagree thoroughly. I feel like Nistia is just picking Captain Jack Sparrow because Nistia has a little bit of a crush on Captain Jack Sparrow. And I might only be picking Omega Red because I have a little bit of a crush on Omega Red. I am like the comic book guy on The Simpsons, actually. It's exactly who I am. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we might be wrapping up. I don't know. I've dried. We just had to come in. There was I saw someone take a plunger out. I wonder if I blew up the fucking bathroom. I had to take a shit in the bathroom earlier. I'm wondering if I ruined the bathroom. I'm now thinking I might have to face the music after this stream. Whenever somebody comes in to get a plunger out of the bathroom I chose not to use, makes me think I may have done something bad. Oh no. He's got one of those top knots that half the new characters in the 90s had. Did they all have top knots? Damn it. I should rewatch all the Pirates of the Caribbean because I think I stopped watching around the one that had the voodoo swamp queen witch. There's more of them after that, right? Captain Jack Sparrow. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. The 90s were about top knots. Top notch, top knots. When I was doing my IRL streaming, every once in a while, I would pop a top knot off and go hit the town. They were cute. Curse of the Voodoo Swamp Witch's nipples. Oh, she did have nipples in it, didn't she? The first or second with her? I think it's the first. I don't know. I like the Captain Jack Sparrow ride at Disney, the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It's like, it's existed way before the movie. And it's really like a piece of history. It's like an old school boat ride, gondolas through pirate territory. It's actually like going through a fucking museum on a boat. But then they just spatter in Captain Jack Sparrow busts everywhere. You'll get a Captain Jack Sparrow mannequin. They're fun. There's always a car chase in Los Angeles. Damn it, Natty like King Kong. Why are you trying to downplay my cool car chase watching? I was having a hella good time. Now you're making me seem like a sucker for watching a boring ass car chase race with the audience and then also getting the stream stopped because of it. Oh my God. You guys are sweet. You really are. Why do I feel like you're picking on me? Why do I feel like you're picking on little Billy? All I ever did was watch a car chase in Los Angeles, comment on it, and get the stream shut down for multiple minutes. And maybe you guys, unbeknownst to you guys, maybe I clogged a fucking toilet. I don't know what's going on out there. They needed a plunger for, but I always feel guilty because I take massive shits. Oh. All right, guys. I think we might wrap up today's stream. We got a good run in. Got a good audio, video, visual test. Did some of the cool camera bullshit. switching cameras. Bow, bow. You like that? You like that, Tootie? Judge Judy in the Tootie? You like that? I heard you like that. The soft, subtle sounds of young Bill Fridge. Let's play us out. Let's play us out with a music video, baby. Let's pick. Let's go with Workaholic.
This goes out to all the people working day jobs who would quit if it didn't mean the pay stops. I just want to play until my brain rots. Don't know no other way, so I take shots. Yeah, I take shots. I can drink a Hennessy half-gallon. Some call it a problem, I call it a talent. You gotta balance, living that kind of life, being that kind of guy, working a 9 to 5. A life of leisure, a believer, calling sick today. Hey, who's thick? I gotta suck to get a Chick-fil-A. That's gay, no really though, it's time to stop. When it comes to girls, I'm a bull in a vagina shop. A fine line to walk, do you think it's funny? Bear with me, bitch, better have my honey. Cracking brewskis with the broskies, we ain't lonely. 4 a.m. we up drunk cooking macaroni. Frying bologna, drinking out a bag of wine. Shit is Wednesday, I gotta get to work on time. I go in drunk, be all like fuck the boss. I'm something like Rick Ross with extra sauce. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking workaholic. Okay, come up out your pocket. Put that money in my wallet. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking workaholic. It's Friday, I'm more excited than Rebecca Black. That's my fun day, cause Mondays are hecka whack. Hear the record scratch, pizza party, cowabunga. Overtime's a waste of time, we ain't getting any younger. We ain't getting any drunker. We hit a plateau, chasing chubby chicks, I'm a dry hump, a fat roll. Man, that's so, fuck it, smash bitches. We ain't gotta work today, it's half Christmas. Put some hash in it, wanna smoke a bowl? We got recall cans of Four Loco, bro. Kick it with the juggalos, I'm half slizzard. Call up Wally Wigger, whiling with the rap wizards. No scissors, punk rock don't cut curls. Roll like big fat, kick back and grub churros. We love girls, settle for a few slut holes. It's a work night, dude, loose butthole. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking workaholic. Okay, come up out your pocket. Put that money in my wallet. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking workaholic. Some days you just got to get loose. Sit on top of the roof, crack a couple of brews and let things go. Oh, 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 yo, yo, oh, 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 oh. Some days you just got to get loose. Sit on top of the roof, crack a couple of brews and let things go. Out to all the people working day jobs who would quit if it didn't mean the pay stops. I just wanna play until my brain rots. Don't know no other way, so I take shots. So I take shots. Yeah, I take shots. Wanna take shots? Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking workaholic.
Raising hell on the street, so you know. Run a 2-0, what it do, bro? On
Billy
top
the
of the West
Bridge,
Coast.
that West Coast real shit. Burn it on a grill shit. Hop up in my bus, I'm about to take you on a field trip. That's some real shit. Welcome to the Twump 6, where the skinny jean hipster kids bump dicks. Fuck, bitch, you ain't even in my zip code. Walk up in my area and you had better tiptoe. I'm a bit slow, something like the Big Show. Andre the Giant, boots flying to your thick skull. Eat a dick, bro, cut you like a piece of cake. No need to hate, I'm more greasy than a pizza plate. I'm real great. Nah, I fucking lied. I'm just trying to bust inside a mail order Russian bride. I applied for a real job last week. First day, I told the boss to kiss my ass cheek. Bitch, I rap, please. I'm a fucking superstar. Dick so big, I'ma leave her fucking cooter scarred.
We rollin' that pole and we smoking that dro. We get that we ride and it's time, so let's go. We raising hell on the streets, so you know.
From the 2-0, what it do, bro? On top of the West Coast. I was trying to test the audio on there. I fucking muted myself. What a silly Billy.
We running these streets,
we're out of place to go running.
We
What the fuck is
running
going on?
Hey, free my neighbor Jamal. Your refrigerator running, better catch me getting wretched with a ratchet. Flow so magic, pull a rabbit out of fat chick, strike another matchstick, burn a bad habit. Cause havoc, probably gonna run amok, rum running low, so liquor run $100. Fun as fuck, drink until the sun is up. Tell you suck a duck, suck it up and pour another cup. Cause we be drinking and rolling just like that car is stolen. Open carry, smoking, so many laws are broken. Got me choking, that hot box, no windows open. Lights flashing, we running, disappear like hocus pocus. We running to the top, like we running from the cops. We be running through your mind, like we running out of time. Run, running out of time. We be running out of time. Stop running games, she better run and hide. Cause I'll be running them guts like it was homicide. Do or die, kill the pussy zombified. I'ma hit it so right, she like Obama lied. My mama tried to raise me like a gentleman, but pop supplied the mindset to get it in. Doc prescribed Vicodin and Ritalin. I ran it back into the streets, no middleman. We be.
I'ma hit it so right, she like Obama lied. That was a dope line.
Rolling is crazy, so many trees is shady. Fuck you pay me, you may be making it rain on ladies. Police hate me, they be putting out APBs daily. And you can blame it on my ADD, baby. We be running to the top, like we running from the cops. We be running through your mind, like we running out of time. Running out of time. Running out of time. They say most people, they run from the fire. And the few, the heroes, they run towards the fire. You gotta ask yourself, what does that make you? Shit, you're probably the dumbass that started the fire.
Run, don't walk. Thank you guys again for watching this little Billy solo big chillin'. I hope that it was everything you hoped it would be. I hope you're happy. Have a good night, everybody.